Howdy y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Now, first things first, a quick recap as what happened last time we were here. We had, if I'm not mistaken, there were 2 Wolverine tags, 2 Blacktail Deer tags, and 1 Bobcat tag to fill, and we filled all of those already. We also took down our biggest scoring Colombian Blacktail buck. He was a wounded buck. It was kind of like a secondary mission kind of thing. So that's also in our lodge. Humongous buck, gorgeous buck. We are now on the warpath to find the next area and our next lodge. That's the objective for right now. And one more thing to note, I noticed during editing that audio was a bit of an issue, so I apologize for that. Things should sound a lot better, and you shouldn't have anything overlapping my voice going forward now. So if that was a struggle or a problem for you, it should definitely be fixed now, because it was definitely a problem for me. We're going to give a solemn wave goodbye to the Jacques Pine Lodge, and we're going to say goodbye to the forest area here, hopefully as we... That's still really loud. Okay, that should be a lot better. Now, as I was saying, we can give a solemn wave goodbye to the Jacques Pine Lodge as we move on to the next area and hopefully the next lodge. I'll see you there. Okay, now we're heading into some pretty serious uncharted territory for me. I've never been, at least to my knowledge, I don't recall when I was a kid playing this game, I don't recall reaching this point in my career. The next location is a lodge. Once you reach a lodge, you may no longer travel back to previous hunting areas. Do you wish to leave? Obviously, the answer is yes, I want to go to these areas, but we won't be able to come back to these areas, and we won't be able to, beat our own personal bests in trophies unless those animals are offered in similar areas going forward. So, obviously, I'm a little hesitant, but I think we all know what the obvious answer is here. Yes. Woodward Lodge. So, day 2, it's not even entirely 9:30 yet. We're in a brand new area. We have to go talk to the warden of this area to get our new tags for this new location. Alrighty, fellers, what do you got for me? I don't know who you are, but hi. Sorry, pretty girls make me nervous. Alright, Mr. Parrish, what do you have for me?
Don't I know you? Of course. Wasn't Pete showing you how to hunt years and years ago? Well, welcome back. You should stop by our ranch in Red Cedar and see if it looks familiar.
Is that fucking Gilbert Godfrey? Is that who Vincent Parrish is? Because he sounds a lot like Gilbert Godfrey. God rest his soul. Apparently this warden has a ranch in Red Cedar, so I guess Red Cedar is a location that we have to travel to at some point. Oh, he and that girl are gone all of a sudden, but that's perfectly fine. I brought my 4-wheeler. Okay, they don't have a 4-wheeler to offer me, I don't think, so it's good that I brought my own. Anyway, let's enter the Woodward Lodge. Is there anything new in the store that I can pick from? A 10-gauge pump shotgun and a 30-30 lever action. So these are the same exact weapons that were offered to me in the very first lodge. Ooh, we do have some new calls. There's an elk caller, there's a salt lick, there's a female and a male decoy. What else do we have? I think this is the same equipment, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are all the same stuff. Clothing, I don't think it matters that much. Well, since there's nothing new in the story here, we might as well go talk to the warden and get our tags. Okay, this is what I remember then. We have 1 brown bear tag, we have 1 cougar tag, and we have 2 bull elk tags. We're going to be looking for rosies, pumas, and brown bear. Now, usually this would be the part where I hop on my 4-wheeler and head into the forest here, but I'm not going to take my 4-wheeler in just yet, because I do want to scour this next area. Tree Root Trail, all by myself before I take a 4-wheeler in it. I'm not super confident in my ability to drive or pivot a 4-wheeler through uncharted territory here, so... Oh yeah, this isn't good for 4-wheelers anyway. Oh god, no. Not with all these trees. Take 1 rosy elk. Well, I guess that's our chance to pull out our scent hider and our binoculars. I didn't get the elk collar. I probably should have, to be honest with you, but when have y'all ever known me to use, collars in the way that God designed? Oh, incoming email.
A sick elk was seen somewhere around the area. We need to capture him. I will pay you $400 if you can find him.
Holy shit. That's a lot of McDonald's I can get. Yeah, why not? At least I think that little purple speck there is an elk. But I don't want to capture the elk just yet. I think our first objective is to take out a rosy elk for ourselves and then find the sick elk. Oh, there's an elk all the way down there. I can't really spot it super well just yet. Okay, that one's a 4x4. 9x9. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a 4x4 over there and a 6. I think I know what our first elk is going to be. I want that 9x9. That guy is massive. Okay, so if I can get a clear visual on him. Oh my god, he's coming right up over here. Hold on just a second. Holy shit. Okay, once he steps out into the open here, he's fucking mine. Cross over in front of that tree there. I spine shot him again. That wasn't very ethical of me, but I think his best friend right there is a little confused. He's like, get up, get up, get up. Ooh, there's another 9x9 that we're going to have to chase. Oh, I can't wait for that. But for now, let's go and pick up this first one. I mean, while we're here, there's the sick elk. So we might as well go ahead and... Wait, how do we tell the warden where he is? Oh, that's the sick elk. It's a 9x9. Okay, well, we found it. How do we tell the warden about his location? Is there an item that we're supposed to equip here? I don't see anything. I'm sure we'll figure it out here soon. For right now, let's take a look at this elk. 9x9, he was almost 1,000 pounds. He was 11 years old. The inside spread of the main beams were 45 inches, and the length of the main beams is 110 inches. Total score, 155. Oh my god, this elk's gonna look gorgeous in the lodge.
That record makes the high scores list.
You bet your sweet ass it does. Alright, we have one more elk tag. I want to wait and see if we can find a bigger elk. Maybe something spawns a lot bigger than that.
Black Spruce is about to have a hunting tournament. Perhaps you'd like to participate.
Holy shit, yes, of course. Oh, wait. There's a... What kind of elk are you? 8x8? That's good enough. I think I hit it. Not at all. Wow, he turned at the very last second. That was also not a very good shot. Hang on. Nope. Definitely missed him. Nah, that 8x8 is certainly not going to be our biggest, but I definitely want him. However, we need to be a little more patient, so I think our next objective here is just going to take down the sick elk. I'm not going to obviously shoot it. We just have to tell the warden where it is. And, good luck. I don't know how we're going to do that. We don't have a communication device, but we'll figure it out. Oh, there's the 8x8. It's hollering like crazy. What are you? That's a 6x6? I don't think so. I want the 8x8. But also the sick Rosie's down here. I think I want to take... Hello? Are you done? Are you through? Anyway, I think I want to take the 8x8 first, but I think it's behind a tree here. Oh, wait. No, it's not. There's its antlers. Oh, this is a much better shot right there. And for some reason, the sick elk did not flee from that, even though it was like right by its little face. How do I inform the warden that it's here? Do I just walk up to it? Is that what it does? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Do I just go right up to it? Because this other small elk is also not very afraid of me, it seems. I guess this is what I'm just going to have to do. I'm going to run right up to it. I found the elk, notify the warden. I guess that works. Okay. And the 6x6 is very unafraid of us, so we're just going to leave him be. I'm going to walk back over here. We're going to pick up our elk, and I think we're going to go participate in a hunting competition. All right, let's see what we got. Obviously, he's not going to be nearly as big as our 9x9, but... yeah, he scored 146. He was an 8x8. He was 10 years old, almost 900 pounds. The inside spread of the main beams were 43 inches on this big guy, and the length of his main beams was 103 inches. So definitely not the biggest, but I will take it. That means our elk tags are full by this point. I don't know if I should have filled my tags by now, but oh well. I guess we'll figure out the consequences of our actions at this hunting competition. Luckily for us, Black Spruce is just directly ahead of us, so this shouldn't take very long to get there at all. Okay, it says objective completed, so, like, what now? Take one cougar. Okay, well, I don't really have a way to pick the best and brightest cougars out there. There's no real information on them until we kill them. So I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. But if it's part of the competition, I guess I'll do it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this cougar is... oh, wait, hold on. There's a cougar right below me, but there's a cougar directly to my left as well. So dependent on what's going on here, if these are males, I might have a bit of a choice. Unless I'm attacked by one of these guys. Oh, that's a blacktail. It's a 3x3, very, very small thing. So we do have a chance to beat our next record, or our personal best, because these animals are being reintroduced in the next areas. That's a female. I definitely don't want to waste a shot on a female unless it attacks me. Is there a way for me to scare it off, maybe? Oh, that didn't scare it at all. Now, you do take fall damage, unfortunately, and I don't want to do that. But I don't think I have a choice here. Well, I mean... yeah, that didn't feel too great, and now I think my stamina is going to be a little... oh, wait, no, hold on. I have a med kit. There we go. Right as rain. Pun unintended, I guess. Okay, so now we have to do our best to find a decent scoring cougar. Which, good luck. This place is dense as hell. Oh, there's a black-tailed doe right there just watching me come up over the hill. Maybe that's a bad omen. I'm hoping maybe we find a decent scoring cougar. Maybe it's an omen that we find something nice and high scoring. How do I get over this hill? I can't Skyrim it like I normally can on Call of the Wild, I think. I found my way up. I had to find a tiny little slope there, but I'm here now. So now we just have to find ourselves a male, hopefully male, cougar. If this female cougar is the only one in the area, then I'll have no choice but to take it, and that would be fine. But I'd like to have a choice in the matter. I'd like to have a say. Now that female cougar is literally just over there. Literally just over that little hump there. But again, I would like to have a say, and I'd like to know what this animal is. If there are more blacktail in the area than cougar, that's important information to know going forward. Oh shit, it was actually just standing out in the open. That's fine, I'll chase her down if she's the only one here. Chances are this is like the only cougar here. I'm not quite for sure. It's a bummer, but if I have to take her, then I'll take her. Oh, that one's bedded down. Do you see it laying there? It's only a 3x4, but... oh! The puma's on its on the move. Hold on. Come on. I think I hit it. Oh, that sucks. Yikes, I didn't hit it very good, but, I mean, it is what it is. I kind of, like, paralyzed her there. Now, what is this bullshit? Alrighty, Miss Thing. Oh, this model isn't too bad at all. That's actually pretty decent for a 20-year-old game. She scored 15. The length of her skull was 9 inches. The width of the skull was 6 inches. She was 10 years old. That's a really old cat.
That one goes on the high scores list.
I don't know how it does, and I don't know how I got a clean shot bonus. Did I do it right? I didn't talk to anybody. Did I participate? Did I do it? It would really suck if that's what the hunting tournament was about, because I only have a brown bear tag left. Where do I need to go for this? Maybe I should head back down the mountain here and see if there's anybody at the rest zone. Maybe that's who I need to talk to or go to. Oh, yeah, I needed to talk to somebody before I went and did all that stuff, so that would have been nice to know beforehand. Alright, boys, what you got for me? Oh, I'm sleeping. I didn't mean to. How do I wake up? Yeah, no, that was a bad idea. They just saw me pass the fuck out. Like, y'all saw me hit the floor and y'all didn't have, like, any kind of rise to the occasion to be like, hey, this guy's probably hurt. Anyway,
sorry,
let's see.
But you've arrived too late. Registration has closed for today's hunting contest. Show up again tomorrow between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. to participate.
Well, I'm just saying maybe if y'all had woken me up from my coma, my hour-long coma, then I probably would have been able to participate. God, you greedy fucking assholes. Well, that's perfectly fine. What we'll do then is sleep the rest of the day away, and we'll come back bright and early the next morning, and we'll register for that fucking competition, and we will ace it. Alright, so I took my four-wheeler, somehow made it through the last area on a four-wheeler. That really sucked. But it's roughly 8:40, 8:45 somewhere in the morning, so this should be plenty of time to register for the new tournament.
Welcome to the contest. The goal is to take the best scoring black-tailed deer before 6 p.m. Good luck.
Aw, this should be no problem for me. Mark Hutton and Xander, so it's just us two. Take the best male blacktail deer before nightfall. Gear 500 Magnum. Okay, so we have to use the pistol. And then if we use the Magnum pistol and win, we get the Magnum pistol and the scope. Interesting.
The hunting tournament starts at noon and lasts until 6 p.m. Hunters must use the required gun or bow and will receive tags for the tournament animal. For a game animal to qualify, it must be a legal game animal, and the hunter must claim the animal and then return to the hunting camp.
Yes, sir. I can do that.
Do you want to enter the tournament?
Yes, sir. I sure do. I've got what it takes. Okay. So, do we have it equipped? We do. Okay. Oh, man. My indicators are off. So, this is going to be harder than I thought. Well, let's hop to it then. Okay, so what's really funny to me about this is that I have the exact same binoculars equipped, and I can't use them. I can only use the ones that they give me, which is fucking hilarious. Oh, I can literally see the other hunter. Oh my god, no way. No way he's going for the 3x3, right? Maybe I can spook it. I mean, it is a little deer. If he wants to take the 3x3, then by god he can have it, but it'd be really funny if I could really throw him off. See, there's a 3x3. If he wants a 3x3, he can have it. I am on the lookout for something much nicer, something much bigger. I'm definitely taking this fucking tournament by storm, and you can bet your sweet ass I'm going home with that 500 Magnum. That's a 4x4, okay. So, I don't want the 4x4 that's over there. It would be nice for him to take if he wants it, but I definitely don't want it. Give me that sweet 8x8, that 9x9 even. I'll even take an 8x9 or a 9x8. Look at him go! Yes, sir. Get down on it. Damn it, I twisted my fucking ankle. Oh, I spooked something there. That's a female cougar. Okay, well, I can't take a cougar. That's not part of the game plan here. So that means I gotta find this next blacktail deer. Okay, so there's a blacktail right over this hill. I'm not gonna crouch just yet. Oh, I might want to if I haven't scared it yet. This is pretty freaky. Oh, that's a male cougar. Can't take it that. Well, shit. Now, we have until 6 p.m. to get this done. So, I feel like I've got a lot of time left. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. It's slowly approaching 12:45. I'm going to say I have complete and total brutal confidence and honesty here in my capabilities at taking down the winning buck here. However, I think this is like the end of the road here. I think this is where like the map stops. I think I have no choice but to take the 4x4. I haven't seen anything bigger than that so far. So, let me run over here and snipe this 4x4. I didn't want to have to do that, but I'm going to have to. Okay, same spot we killed our cougar, and we can do this. I missed. Fuck. Oh, it stopped up here. I can do this. Oh, that wasn't a very good shot at all. 65. Jesus, I hope this is the right decision.
Congratulations.
Oh, yes! Yes, I did it. It took me less time to do it, and he took a smaller buck and took him longer to find it. Well, I mean, I guess I am on easy mode, to be fair. But that's okay. I told y'all I'd come out on top, and I did. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant, god damn it.
A new firearm has been unlocked. To bring it with you on your hunt, please visit your room in the next lodge and change your gear.
Alright, I can do that. But I'm not going to right now. So, I should still have, yes, and I should still have a brown bear tag. So, I'm not going to take the four-wheeler just yet, because I haven't seen what's on the other side of this territory here. And we're going to go on down to Hemlock Path and see what that's all about. Maybe that's where our brown bear are. Actually, you know what? We've already filled up our tags from here, and we've also already completed a tournament in this area. I am going to take the four-wheeler, and I am going to go find a brown bear. Easy, easy, easy. Good shit. Okay, so we need to make a more of a left side here. By the way, this is just an insight as to what driving this fucking thing is like in this game. What the fuck? I don't think I'll ever complain about Call of the Wild's four-wheeler ever again. Ever again. I'm getting completely and totally turned around. I have no idea where I'm going, and I'm checking the map. That's awful. Alright, now we're getting... Oh, I spoke too soon. I love how, like, forward means forward, but in this game, forward means backwards when you're on an incline. It doesn't matter how steep it is. You're just going to roll backwards, even if you're just mashing the W key. Alright, there's a sign for the next part of the reserve. Whoa, wow, I'm going airborne there for a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we're headed into Hemlock Path. Thank the Lord. I couldn't stand another hour running over that shit. So now that I'm here, I don't know where I am. okay? So I'm not going to take the four-wheeler through all of this, unfortunately. I want as much time as possible to walk through here, familiarize myself with the area, and take down the nicest brown bear that's out here. First things first, so I don't get ate up, there's some scent hider, and then I'm going to use the equipment here. I also have the predator call, which will come in handy. I don't know if these things will... Okay, there's a male brown bear. The female is running. Oh god, is it going to attack me? I hope not. Just mosey on by, my beloved. So if my calculations are correct, and I'm pretty sure they are, this brown bear is literally just through the thicket here, right across from me. Kinda scary, because I don't know how it's gonna react. I don't know if it'll attack me, or if I need a stronger weapon than the 30-06. I don't know. But we're still gonna try it. Okay, so it wasn't directly in front of me. The closer I got to it, I realized it's like behind this tree, or I guess like right over this hump. I'm praying to God that I don't get attacked, and I'm praying to God that I can just walk up on it or crouch up on it and it be fine. I can literally hear it breathing right in front of me. It's like right there. Oh shit. Oh, it attacked me, but I got the last laugh. Oh, do I have my... I don't. Oh, shit. This is bad. This is really, really, really bad. Okay, I need to hurry up and get this guy out of here. 29, he was 14 years old, 12 pounds. His greatest length of skull was 18 inches, and the greatest width was 11 inches.
That record makes the high scores list.
Yeah, I hope it does. I almost died. I'm getting the fuck out of here. There's also a campsite up here to my left. I'm going to talk to somebody. If there's somebody over here, I'm going to run and check really quick. And if there's not, then we're definitely going back to the lodge. We definitely need to see a medic. Well, I told y'all. You've been rescued by the region warden after he found you lying unconscious. Abort game or restart map. So what does that mean? Am I restarted from the last checkpoint? How are my tags? No tags? Okay, so we still keep our bear. Well, this is going to be harder to get home than I thought. I knew it. I called it. Well, I'll do what I can. Okay, finally, I have successfully made it back to the lodge. Now, the unfortunate truth is I wrecked twice. 2 different times on the way back to this lodge because the trails that you take your four-wheeler on are so spotty, and, like, the surrounding area, like, you can try to find shortcuts and faster ways through, and you just die. You just roll. But none of that matters now that I'm home. I can come in here, and I can go to my room, and I can go to sleep, and everything will be fine. Oh, actually, I almost forgot. Before we go anywhere else, let's take a look at our trophy room. So that's the brown bear. Okay, let's start out from the very beginning. Here's our black-tailed deer, right? Ooh, actually, hello. Here's our rosy elk. Point of impact body, 30-06 bolt action, 83 yards away. Okay. Here's our cougar, 116 pounds, point of impact body, 70 yards away. And this one's a female. I'd like to have a male. Let's see. What else do we have here? Here's our brown bear, 3 yards away. He scored 29. This was scary. I didn't expect him to attack me as fast as he did. It was freaky shit. Is that all of them? That is all of them. However, that being said, I think we're already ready to move on. I think we've completed this lodge today, and I'm excited to see what the next lodge offers us. We were able to take down some elk, we took down some brown bear, we took down some cougar, and we participated in our first tournament where we took down the biggest blacktail of them all. Unfortunately, it wasn't very big. It was a 4x4. I was lucky, but it was still our first tournament, and we still came out on top. So that's all I could have ever hoped for and more. So if you like what you've seen today, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next time there's a new upload. Usually this is where I would plug my TikTok or my Insta Lodge, but seeing as this is not Call of the Wild, I will not plug them here today. However, both links are in the description should you choose to seek them out. I also have a Twitch. I do stream from time to time. Usually I like to stream Call of the Wild whenever I get a chance to, and I would love to see you there. And with that being said, thank you so much for exploring Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2006 season with me today. It's been a pleasure getting to hunt with you. Let's chat again soon. And with that, roll the tape, and I'll catch you next time. Hey there. Thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.